Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, everybody, boys, girls, whatever species you identify with. I am the Arcana Angel. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in to the year look ahead. A year look ahead. Welcome in. We're choosing out the bucket list. We have already did the collective and the divine feminine. New year, new era. A 6 year.
You ain't need cards, did you? I ain't use your cards yet.
I do. But if you do, can you just drop them off when on the back door, on the way out, whatever. Just use the back door. Thank you, boo. Using the back door. Use the back door. Anyway, we back. Spirit led, cornbread fed. I think it's gonna be too dark for me to use my filter. This is the way I would have loved to did the reading under, but see, you already had a hard enough time seeing it before, so we sure ain't gonna be able to see it this time. But it's still a vibe. The new era, the new kingdom. This is a kingdom shift, an era shift year. Emperor. Don't let it go out your hands. Don't let it go through your fingers. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. The grand is rising. Opportunity to be admired and adored for something that you do, your brand, work, love, or life. The master architect, we talking kingship. If we talking kingdom, the kingdom has a king, or better, because the emperor is out here. I hope it ain't nobody getting demoted, somebody losing their position. It is some positions being lost out here, though. Positions, systems that no longer serve us. Higher fund energy. No longer letting the elite control us. Who is us? Let's see who us is. Who is us? Us is Pisces. Pisces energy. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. Pisces. Pisces and your pre-energy pool. What did you get? Did you... Oh, you got the swan. You got 8 of swords energy. The swan, 8 of swords energy for Popeyes. 8 of swords energy for Popeyes. Those big corporations are going down. A divine truth, a revelation, discernment. See this one energy for Pisces, discernment, wisdom, devotion. It's a transformation. It's a breaking free of something. Oh, I love that, Pisces. We got 7 of Cups energy, and we got the fish in the middle. Breaking free. Major shift. 7 of Cups, breaking free from the illusions. 9 and 7, 16. Something that you thought that you really enjoyed. It might wasn't such a pleasurable experience. For the health part, we got relationship health, and we also got the goat. No, we got the hangman. Pisces, that's what I'm saying. You coming out in your energy. You got hangman. The goat, divine masculine. You could be a divine masculine, Pisces. Pisces could be a man. Or if it's a lady, she could have Pisces in her chart, but she'd be a air sign, or a fire sign. The transformation for Pisces, discernment, wisdom, a higher truth, breaking free, speaking it, breaking free from what they try to speak over your life too. You came out in the health part with your own energy. Pisces, hangman energy. I think hangman is all about your feet. Watch your feet work. Eight of Swords, right? You don't want to get trapped up in the breaking free. Hangman energy. Swelling, circulation, things getting intense. It's like it have to bubble. Circulation, things coming back again. It's go explode, overflow. It have to bubble. Where are you? Something lurking. You doing something in quiet? Surrendering in quiet. Pisces. You came out the health. Hangman. Swelling. Feet. Circulatory. Falling. Beware of a great fall. Look at that. The World card. Successful completion of a cycle. It's a decision that have to be made. Enlightenment, a clarity, judgment, clarity about a situation, or clarity about some communication. Clarity about some communication. This the way you handle it. Transform. Clarity about some communication is what's transforming the perspective for the Pisces. I love that energy. So let's see let's pull some finance angels. Surrender. Freeing yourself, surrender. In an uncomfortable position. It's like being in an uncomfortable position and surrendering to it. Like, understand it's like a necessary evil is what I'm getting. How you doing, boo? A necessary evil. But this is a major shift, a rewiring of the collective. Pisces, a rewiring for you. Yeah, rebelling, not being abused, not being caught up, rebelling against what's no longer serving you, right? Not being a victim anymore, freeing yourself from victim mentality. Love that. Love that. Breaking free from whatever it is that had that power over you. Okay, that's part of that Pluto in Aquarius energy for the next 20 years. This is reforming, re-regulating your thoughts, regulating your steps, right? Transforming those losses and transforming that abuse. Stomach. His stomach is exposed. Transforming a fear, change. Somebody could be having a baby, or transforming thoughts about fertility, or something that you're trying to birth, work, love, or life. Clarity. Spirit, show us what we need to see. Finance angels. We can't have finance without romance. It says we can't have finance without romance. That means you have to have a love for what you do. That's where the money is going to come. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities to achieve, coming out as the 2-2 energy. This is the year of the 10. The 2-2 energy, the master architect, the master builder, the grand, the cream of the crop, the one that's productive. The early bird gets the worm. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you look forward to. I told you. That's how you ain't no finance without romance. There's no finance without the love of what you do. Savings. We got savings, and we got face your financial fears, breaking free from those fears. Those fears are financial fears, not having enough. Break free from a mindset of lack, Pisces. This year, Spirit is calling you to a higher place of resilience, a transformation, a beautiful transformation. I know that's right. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Speak life, be free of hidden fears. I told you it was something hidden, hiding it away from yourself. And I saw that in the energy, a bunch of fives, fours, and sixes, right? Trusting the process, connecting the source. But a lot of it was trusting the process. Double for divine masculine and divine feminine, whether you're a male or a female, divine trust the process. Face your financial fears. Take that leap of faith. This is the opportunity to take that leap of faith. March bold moves. Launch brands. Relocate. Reset the relationship. Separate from generational curses and finally take that leap. And it says save. Be saved. I know that's right, but savings. We're talking finances. Being financially secure. This is a part of your self care. So when you make some, put some up. Let's see. What about this romance? The romance. We have an invitation, beloved. This is an invitation for something beautiful, something sustainable. Collaboration or recollaboration. Collaboration or recollaboration. The restart of something new for some of y'all Pisces. Yes, I love that. Heart to heart conversations. I'm telling you, it's the conversation. It's the conversations that's going to transform. Look, flirt. We got flirt out here. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Very soon, you're about to have a passionate opportunity. Spirit said you are in attraction energy. Keep an open mind. I know that's right. Yes. Face your financial fears. Keep an open mind. You can still flirt. The sooner you start being lighthearted and having fun, the sooner your situation, your love life can transform. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and new perspective after the loss of a partner, after having an abusive partner, after being freed from situations financially or legal situations or financial situations that kept you bound, right? Finally being able to allow yourself to have fun again. Let's see where the year, let's pull from the year, the start. It's a couple of important dates coming up in May. We're going to be finding out the truth in love, the truth about what you love. So make sure that you hit that bell and hit that subscribe button. We vibe, we tribe. You don't want to miss. Somebody might need to go watch that Gorillas in the Mist video. I think that's the customer. I'm not sure. But you do not want to miss the revelations about this soul connection, Seven of Cups energy, about things equaling out for you, about things finally coming together. Energy shifts, and during this shift, you need to be able to use the energy to go through this Venus portal. Invitation to something beautiful, invitation to something new. Where are we? January. Look at that endings. Career endings, ego endings, ego death, career death, like new perspective. January. February, we in February now, like lack mentality. Five of Pentacles, playing around or feeling like somebody's playing around with their finances, not helping, lacking, playing instead of working. Change your perspective. Perspective change. January, February, March. Yeah, perspective change. Leaning on their wisdom. There's that Eight of Swords energy. And the Queen of Swords is the queen of cutting some stuff out. You got 10 of swords, 8 swords, 9, 10 swords. Like it's gonna be a route when the queen of swords cut it out, Pisces, it's cut out. April. That's what I'm saying. In March, somebody taking a bold move to cut something out, cut something off, cut somebody in. Look, opportunity, March, April, the Fool. The Fool, friend. I feel like that's where that opportunity to flirt is gonna come in close towards the what's this, January, February, March, April. In April, because it's a little dog here, a little white dog. You know, the dog represents the friend. So be aware that spirit is gonna send help. A partnership will be illuminated. You go find out really who for you and who against you. If you was with somebody and they kept you in a lack situation like this, then once you make the decision to cut that off, there's a new opportunity. 7 of Cups energy, 7 of Cups clarified by the 7 of Cups. January, February, March, April, May. In May, another opportunity, flirting with destiny. Because we're talking about a kingdom year, Pisces, flirting with destiny, opportunity to connect, to commit to it. So whatever you start flirting with around January, February, March, April. In April, you're going to start flirting with it. You're going to be free. You're going to be fun. You're going to be, remember to be discerning. Be watchful, because the Fool kind of is usually not paying attention, right? And then that's what I'm saying. Spirit is going to send you kind of like a helper, somebody to get your attention, somebody that will say something, the conversation that transform the way that you decide to do things. January, February, March, April, May. May, still flirting with the ideas. April, May, June, making a commitment. Oh, July, healing, making a commitment to change things, making a commitment to hang. July, August, being curious, going forward, even when you're not feeling your best. But it's like confidence is the best cosmetic. You don't have to feel good, you just got to do it. Pisces, July, August, September, the sun coming out. Okay. It was cold and rainy at first, but September, the sun gonna come out. Flirting with destiny, April, it's gonna start with cutting out things that are draining or lacking, a lack mentality, unhealthy situations, right? Flirting with destiny, options, choosing, God sending a person, something, an opportunity, person, place, or thing that you can be passionate about, that it's going to be worth it very soon. Very soon. It's April. April. Very soon. The sun gonna shine again. Conflicts gonna put people in odds. You might be in conflict July, August, September, October. And October causing conflict, Pisces. But don't worry, because you're gonna have something to celebrate. The wounded warrior, you will overcome. November, July, August, September, October. Yeah, November. Manifestation of your vows. And this is given in whatever you go through. This lack mentality is like somebody coming to the clarity, the understanding, right? The sacred truth, being determined to get through the hard times, making a vow to overcome and not do this again, and having something to celebrate. Feel like once you get over this conflict, it could be physical, a physical conflict. You're going to have something to celebrate. It could be in your home, conflict over a home, fighting over a home, a housing situation. I wouldn't say position. December, yeah, fighting over, finally cutting things off, 5-5, moving to a new home, new place, a happier environment. Those 5, Spirit said, trust the process. Yeah, leaving something familiar behind, going on a soul quest, going, yeah, the page of it's the fire year, leaving something familiar, emotional tied to, but it wasn't fulfilling. Yeah, not wanting to go in that cycle again. It's time to explore new things, new friend groups, to boss up, setting healthy boundaries. There's that 4-1 energies to somebody that's malicious. Mm-hmm. Somebody that's malicious. January. January, you might have found out somebody could have lost their job. You could have found out somebody betrayed you. Somebody could have stole something from you. It's a whole bunch of drama at your job. Be aware, Pisces, of drama surrounding finances. Queen of Swords energy. Recollect your thoughts. January, February, March. Needing a regulation of thoughts. That's where the I feel like that's where the cutoff come in. So you can get your thoughts regulated. And I always recommend, like, if you do have to separate from somebody, Hangman is out here losing a partner, it's okay to give your partner space to think. It's okay to give your partner space to think. Just hopefully your partner is confiding in somebody. I feel like somebody's confiding in a friend and having, like, sending somebody back to you, or sending you off on, or you're gonna meet somebody on a new journey, because you don't have to accept apology. We don't accept karmic behavior. But I don't see the karma. I don't see a returning cycle. I feel like this the new era. Somebody might have messed up, did something totally new, and it might didn't work. We got that blockchain, those digital. It's a lot of swords out here. You got a lot going on. You got an iron in every fire. But it's the commitment. Flirting with your ideas, trying new things. Like, don't let the errors govern you. Massive shifts. 5, let's see. 10, 11, 12, 17. That's 8 swords. 8 swords, Pisces. What you devoted to? You devoted to the process, the journey. You devoted to unloyal, disloyal friends. You devoted to something that keep happening religiously, or you devoted to the task. The rebirth. Feel like in June and July, that's your energy again. You coming out strong. The rebirth of friendships. So something is coming. The rebirth of something that you've been working on, collaborating with, or the rebirth of, it could be you. People pouring into you, whereas you was whereas they wasn't helping. The rebirth of a time when things were fulfilling. It's definitely a change in the work. Somebody definitely crossing over, a change in the work, crossing over. Let's see what the cause is. This year is looking pretty good. Significant changes from January to February, going from lack to having opportunities present themselves in May. May is significant. May, you're going to find out the truth about what you love, things being exposed, the illusions being taken away. Fighting for what you love, fighting for something to last the long term, fighting for philosophy, fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your truth, what's close to your heart. I feel like it ain't gonna take you long to recover after this fight is won, right? After you overcome this lack and then you're gonna have to fight for your position. It's like after you come up, the more money, more problems. Then you still gonna have some drama. Whatever this drama is, July, August, September, October, that's coming in October. I feel like you're gonna have something to celebrate. That's the October and December drama, holding your own and making it understood. December, the end of the year, is finally gonna be open, understood. Just be patient. Let's see what the cause is. Pisces, healing. Yeah, you need to heal. It's time to heal. Opportunity to get it right. Say your body, your mind, and your soul are in a period of deep healing. That's why you're getting ready to break out. Right after the betrayal, Ten of Swords energy, right? Gaining your strength back after this ego death, after this loss of the career, after this loss. It could have been somebody literally could have got unalived, right? Actually healing from these things and still healing. It's going to be an ongoing journey. Cause you've been asked to allow yourself to receive it, though. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, help is there, but you don't always look up to it. Look, because I think it has something to do with the structures, the rules, like what you got to do to get it, though. You know what I'm saying? What you got to learn, radical shifts in what you learn or unlearning. Like, that's the only reason I can see you not accepting the help. Let's see. Let's go Kausha. 555. This necessary alignment. So cause you to love yourself. You are worthy and deserving. Says others will follow suit. Yeah, it's gonna cause you to let go of what society or religion or anybody else feel about you, family feel about you, the fighting, the conflict. Love yourself, put yourself first. I understand for Pisces that is hard. That came out when I was getting ready to step into this the health part of it, and self-service, serving is a Piscean trait. The spirit said this time he gonna show you how to do it, the art of a special team, right? It's not just gonna be you giving, fighting against. You're gonna have to. It said the 3-2. Some two people getting cut off from the team. Conflict. Two people. The art of the trio. So if it was five of y'all in a group, right? Five of wands, two people getting cut off. This is the art of a special trio. The triangle offense. Mm-hmm. And it start with you knowing what you're worthy of, what you're deserving. Said treat yourself with love and respect. Be authentic to what you believe in. Necessary alignment, Queen of Swords. The Sun. What you value the most. Somebody value understanding and loving and wisdom. Use your discernment. Wisdom. Confirmation. Rules the nation. Wisdom and miracles right behind that. Just be patient. Be patient, Pisces. This might not be your year to see it, but you're making a strong path to rewire it so that this trauma won't follow you into the next season. You got some stuff to clear up. What's the catch? I think that's part of the catch. What's the catch? I think the catch is everybody can't go. You know, everybody just can't go. You got to follow your dream. Victim mindset, the catch. You feel the world is against you. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. It ain't them. It ain't them, it's you, Pisces. That's why I say you got a lot of things to clear up. The illusion. Right? Remember, it said if you're gonna work towards the thing that you love. Be authentic. Let go of trying to please everybody else. Trying to fit into a certain cookie cutter atmosphere. No, take time to take responsibility. Step up the fool. Do something new. Make that bold move. February, January, February, March, April. There's it is again, April. April making a bold move. Something significant about April. A new script. April. It's a new script in April. New script. Something you've been curious about. Might have an opportunity. New script. In April, it'll be new. What's gonna change? Go be. Trust in yourself, no longer being ashamed, considering your options. You narrowed and focused. Yeah, that's what we said. May, flirting with the ideas. June, making the commitment. That's what's gonna bring the balance, right? It ain't no shame in your game. You want to heal and separate yourself from burdens. Ain't nothing wrong with that to start energy. Flirting with the ideas, whatever. Somebody could have been ashamed of flirting with somebody. Somebody could have been, like, you could have been flirting with somebody. Now, you, maybe something about the shame and the flirting. I feel like whatever it is that you're flirting with, trust yourself. Spirit said, trust yourself. Don't be ashamed. The star is destiny. Don't be ashamed of what you're destined to be. It is what it is. Just like some people destined to be trash collectors. It is what it is. Yeah, look at that. William destined to be a youth football coach. It is what it is. Ain't no shame in that. Yeah. Spirit, look at that. Pisces, accept your role. Accept your role. Accept what you and who you are put here to be. The only thing is transforming, changing the perspective. This is the year to devote to your path. Be devoted to prove who you are. You either go prove it or lose it. The rebirth. Count your blessings, not your problems, Pisces. And change do hurt. You know, change do hurt. So we need to see the best outcome for Pisces. 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, underlying energy moving on to something that no longer serves you. Something that you probably thought had a hold on you. Yeah, just dissatisfied. Something you was holding on to you just wasn't satisfied. Look at that Queen of Swords. It's a conversation. It's another person here. The devoted friend says very soon. Flirting, passionate, say help me. If it's not somebody I feel like it's somebody that they could be a guru, or they could speak spiritual, they could have some kind of knowledge, higher wisdom. Queen of Swords, the bird out here on the Queen of Swords, the butterflies, like they been through some things they experienced, and they can definitely help you in your situation. Experienced. Yeah, helping you to get outside, think outside the box. Wow. Bringing life, breaking free from the box. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands for Pisces. The aggressive pursuit of your goals will result in serious setbacks with superiors until you learn to be more retained and original. Doing what you love to do, not just what the system and your family and friends are trying to conform you to do. Break out of the stubborn patterns and look for new approaches. Hangman, on the job transfer or a change of status is likely. Where Focus your energy or you'll waste it. Be sure you have an objective in mind and that you're not just blowing off steam. Be sure that you got to end the game. What's your end game, Pisces? What you really want to change? What avenue do you really want to cross over into? Ace of Cups, healing, healing. Ace of Cups and healing. Mind, body, and soul. You being allowed to ask yourself, allow yourself to heal. Give yourself permission to heal. Says happiness arrives soon. I told you. Look for the change in the tides, Pisces. Happiness arrives soon, but it may take some effort on your part to bring it to fruition. Those around you are more emotional than usual. Yeah, I see people being emotional about your destiny, flirting with destiny. They ain't gonna start to feel it until April, May. They'll start to feel it around May. They gonna start to see it, start being real to them about May. They gonna start getting nervous. Says don't rely on them to be the voice of reason. I told somebody was talking to somebody, some friend. So April, May, when you start flirting with, they jealous. Don't listen to them. Know what the Most High have told you. Keep on keeping on. Trust the process. Trust the process, divine feminine. Trust the process. Keep divine feminine. You might need to keep some stuff private. Make silent moves. Right. Let your work talk. Let your work go ahead of you. Divine masculine, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't argue either. What does it say? Examine home and family issues. This is a good time to consider relocating. Yes, that's what we said. Especially this is the year, like I said, of the horse, the destiny movement, relocating, movement, the resetting your relationships, 5-5 energy, moving to happier places, traveling. I thought we had a page of wands. It's underlying energy. So somebody been flirting with the idea of traveling. Maybe a good time this year. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is a good time this year. Accept assistance from others. Accept assistance from others and don't be too full of yourself. Act with determination. Eight of Swords energy. The determination of Pisces, discernment, determination, devotion. Act with devotion. Know when to say no. The people pleasing is got to stop. Know when to say no. Until next time, it is I, or kind of angel spirit led cornbread fed. See you later, Pisces. Let me know how it goes. Namaste.